Yo, what's good, world? It's your boy Gio, man. Y'all already know who it is, man. I'm back with another one, man. This one right here is crazy. It's interesting, man. It's about your boy Trump, man, and Elon, man. It's a lot of tension that's going on, and you hear a lot of news people that saying that Trump, is letting your boy Elon lead the way. He's basically the president, and a lot of people were saying that as well. That your boy Trump letting your boy Elon be the president, and I guess Trump's the VP. If you will. They saying that this is all allegedly as well. Elon had something to do with the government being shut down. They was saying that he was trying to have it shut down until Trump started, so then that way Kamala and Biden, they can not be in the way and be in house because Elon and Trump are teaming up with a host of other people that they're resurfacing, redoing the house and whatnot, so that they're definitely doing some reconstruction in the White House as far as duties and what you're doing as far as your job goes. And so yeah, Elon wants to shut it down until him and Trump gets into there and close it off. And they saying that your boy Elon feel like, I guess he's saying like, I invested over 100 something million, and I'm the biggest bidder that helped you get here. And not only that, I helped you get here. Me working with you, I just then grabbed 250 billion. I just doubled my net worth, working with you. And I guess he feel he's the big man because he's one of the wealthiest individuals, and just I hope they can work it out, man. Of course, y'all know if y'all didn't, uh, Elon's brother runs a big drone company, so some people was alleging that it could have been him with the drone scenario, things and such that's going on with the drones as well. They banned the drones in certain parts of Jersey for security purposes, but then you got Texas talking about it now. You got a lot of other states, man, that we've covered and whatnot that's always been mentioned, from Florida, Carolina, New York, a lot of other places, California. The drone's been hitting, but yeah, they're saying Texas now too, and Texas is a big military state, and no fly zones. That's not that's no bueno. So we're gonna see furthermore with that as well. But yeah, if y'all didn't know, Elon brother has a drone company as well, and it's a big, massive drone company that he do events for, like the Super Bowls and halftime type things and big events where I think they say he had like 8 or 20, 30,000 drones or something like that that they bring in the air at one time to make different images and things and such, pictures and whatnot. So yeah, man, I gotta give y'all this update, man. Y'all gotta see this. I'm not gonna tell y'all everything, but when y'all check this one out, let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all think that Elon and Trump gonna be able to work this out and be able to conquer everything that they've been able to say so far to us, or do y'all think they're gonna clash and it's not gonna work? Do y'all think Trump's gonna get big headed, or do y'all think Elon's gonna get big headed? Or do y'all think they both just gonna get big headed and just try to overpower each other? Or like I said, do y'all think it's gonna actually work with them joining forces together? Elon innovating with the techno, man, robots and things and such, helping Trump out with security, robot security, and probably some human robots and whatnot, and possibly vehicles as well that's bulletproof, electric vehicles. So it's a lot of great things that could be in the works with both of them teaming together. But what's y'all thoughts? And then we'll go from there and take it from there. Man, I gotta tell y'all once again, I appreciate all y'all love and support, man. As always, man. Couldn't do it without y'all, man. And let's talk about this stuff in the comments, man, and hit the subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button for me, man. Run it up. Hit that like and share, man, also, man, and let's get this one in the algorithm as well, man. And to the next one, man. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed, stay warm, stay happy. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man. I'm out.
Elon Musk has now wedged himself right in the middle of the Trump transition team, and everyone is starting to wonder if the world's richest man is now, I don't know, calling the shots instead of the 78-year-old lame duck president that is Donald Trump. Republican Texas Congressman Tony Gonzalez said it in an interview today that it feels like Elon Musk is our prime minister. And a clear sign that this idea that Musk is the boss is getting under his skin. Trump told an audience of conservative activists today in Phoenix that he is in charge and that he will stay in charge based on a technicality.
The new one is President Trump has ceded the presidency to Elon Musk. No, that's not happening. But Elon's done an amazing job. Isn't it nice to have smart people that we can rely on? So we want to thank him. But no, he's not going to be president, that I can tell you. And I'm safe. You know why? He can't be. He wasn't born in this country. Russia, Ukraine, all the different hoaxes. And the new one is President Trump has ceded the presidency to Elon Musk. No, that's not happening. But Elon's done an amazing job. Isn't it nice to have smart people that we can rely on? Right? Don't we want that? He's done a great job. And I'll tell you, he landed that rocket a few months ago. It landed, it's coming down so fast, 17,000 miles an hour, he says, and coming down, it looks like it's getting ready. And then all of a sudden, the jets go on, it slows it down, then it's almost stopped it. Then it guides it over left, right, up, high, down. I said, what the hell's going on? Because nobody ever saw this before. And then it has the big gantry, very expensive. It looks like it's going to be smashed to smithereens. And then those jet engines roared from the bottom. It's coming in this way, a little hot. And the engines, pushed it straight. It landed. And it was like you're hugging a beautiful baby. A baby. No, not that baby, but it was the most incredible thing. And then he got into his car and/or plane or whatever, however he went, and he went to Pennsylvania, and he stayed up there for a month and helped us to win that state, which we won by a lot. So he was really good. And he supplied Starlink for North Carolina when they had no form of communication. They said, sir, do you know Elon Musk? Yeah. Well, we can't get Starlink. It's very hard to get. And I called Elon, we have to get some up there. You got to get some up there. And he got over 2,000 units. That's a lot. And they flooded it with Starlink, and it was so good. It saved a lot of lives, so we want to thank him. But no, he's not going to be president, that I can tell you. And I'm safe. You know why? He can't be. He wasn't born in this country. But the fake news knows that. No, he's a great guy, and we want to have him. Everybody, so many people are in this audience that have helped. So to an extent that you wouldn't believe, but we're going to bring transparency. Panama Canal. Has anyone ever heard of the Panama Canal? Because we're being ripped off at the Panama Canal like we're being ripped off everywhere else. A secure, he just said, take it back. That's a good idea. Where do you come from, sir? He doesn't come from Panama. Oh, yeah, good. A secure Panama Canal is crucial for U.S. commerce and rapid deployment of the Navy from the Atlantic all the way to the Pacific. It's an incredible thing, and drastically cut shipping times down to U.S. ports by days and even weeks. The United States is the #1 user of the Panama Canal, with over 72% of all transits heading to or from U.S. ports. Think of that. So we built it. We're the ones that use it. They gave it away. Considered one of the one of the great wonders of the world. The Panama Canal opened for business 110 years ago and was built at huge cost to the United States. And it really is big when you consider the lives and the treasure, the equivalent of $1.2 trillion today. You don't hear those numbers.
Elon Musk was humiliated today. In his first big power play in the United States Senate, Elon Musk was crushed and humiliated. And he was humiliated today by Donald Trump, who must, at some point, humiliate everyone around him to demonstrate his dominance over them. It is very likely that Donald Trump is the one sucking up to Elon Musk in private because Donald Trump knows that he needs Elon Musk's money. And he needs Elon Musk's social media influence. But for Donald Trump, the only thing that matters is what happens in public. The only thing that matters to Donald Trump is how he is seen in public. And so today, with Elon Musk tagging along at Donald Trump's meeting with House Republicans, Donald Trump trotted Elon Musk into that room to show House Republicans two things. One, the richest person in the world is on my side. The richest person in the world can help you or hurt you depending on how helpful you are to me. But here's the other thing. The richest person in the world is not the most powerful person in the world. That was Donald Trump's message to the House of Representatives today, spoken and unspoken. And what he said out loud about Elon Musk, just to demonstrate his power over Elon Musk publicly, just to humiliate Elon Musk, as Donald Trump must do, as Donald Trump's twisted psyche demands that he do. Donald Trump told all Republican House members, quote, Elon won't go home. I can't get rid of him. And everyone laughed at that. They laughed that uncomfortable laugh. But they laugh when Donald Trump makes a joke about someone on his team, a joke that everyone knows is true, a joke that paints that person as pathetic, as Donald Trump's personal sense of superiority demands that he do. Donald Trump's jealousy of Elon Musk's wealth must eat away at him every second he has to look at the richest person in the world. But in public, at least, Donald Trump gets to do what he likes to do best, insult and humiliate. Insult and humiliate, in this case, Elon Musk. Quote, Elon won't go home. I can't get rid of him.
And Musk is an idiot. He may be a genius at making money, but we have got to kill this habit of thinking everybody knows how to make money with e-cars or whatever else, who somehow knows something about civics. He doesn't know anything about running the House of Representatives. He doesn't know anything about getting a majority vote. Howard Baker said you have to get to the third grade to be able to know how to win in the Senate. That's called 51 votes. You got to understand it. This clown, and he is a clown, knows nothing about government. He knows all about making money. And Bernie, one time, I actually agree with Bernie Sanders this time around. He's one of those millionaires and billionaires that stay out of our face. They make money, okay. But stop running the United States government. And that's what Musk is doing right now this weekend. The only theory I do have, and I love it, is that Trump is planning to destroy Elon Musk. He puts him out there in the beginning, late in the Biden administration, and he has him destroy himself because he can't work with the Congress. He can't put together a coalition. He can't get 218 votes, which is the name of the game in the House of Representatives. 218. I lived with that for 6 years with Tip O'Neill. If you don't get 218, you lose. Tell him that. And blame it all on Musk. And I think Trump would like to get rid of his new partner, his new dancing partner. No. I don't think he really wants him around. He doesn't like him around. He's basically been saying already, when are you leaving? I think he means it.
So now, of course, there's lots of speculation about when this relationship might implode. As has happened so many times over the years with Trump's generals and his best people, it all feels kind of inevitable, right? I mean, the thing is, this is not going to be the same, though, as Trump casting aside a Scaramucci or a Rex Tillerson. Because Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. He owns a social media megaphone, a platform where he has over 200 million followers. And we just saw the power he wields over the Republican Party. He also has billions of dollars in government contracts. I mean, we're relying on SpaceX rockets to get American astronauts to space and back. This is not an easy relationship to untangle. That's my point. So yes, I mean, this breakup could happen, but if it does, and it may take longer than we suspect, I do think if it does, it's going to be very, very messy.
South Africa-born Elon Musk was reportedly an illegal immigrant when he started his first company. Although Musk entered the country legally on a student visa to Stanford in 1995, he never actually went to the school. According to the Washington Post, he called Stanford to tell them he wasn't going to attend, which should have seen him kicked out of the country. However, he didn't leave the U.S., staying in the country as an illegal immigrant to start his first company, Zip2, now referring to his immigration status at the time as a gray area.
The wealthiest man in the world, Elon Musk, began tweeting his opposition to this legislation. In fact, he was very blunt about it. He told Republicans that if they voted for this proposal, which they had already agreed to do, he would take out his wallet and spend as much money as it took to defeat them in primaries and drive them out of office. You got that? Take a deep breath and appreciate what's going on here. The wealthiest person in the world, who spent at least $277 million to elect Donald Trump in a Republican Congress, has now claimed complete ownership of that party. And what he is saying is, hey, Republicans, forget your constituents, forget your constitutional responsibilities. If you don't do what I, Elon Musk, want you to do, you're out of office. And I have the money to do just that. My friends, what we are looking at here has nothing to do with democracy. What we are looking at here is oligarchy. You don't do what I, Elon Musk, want you to do, you're out of office. And I have the money to do just that. My friends, what we are looking at here has nothing to do with democracy. What we are looking at here is oligarchy. This is up and up. Government by the billionaire class for the billionaire class. And by the way, Musk is not only trying to intimidate Republicans, he is trying to inject himself into the Democratic Party as well. He is threatening to target Democrats who are standing up to him and his agenda.
What does he know about what people go through is when the government shuts down? Are his employees furloughed? Hell no. And you know what? They got scared because President Musk told them, President Musk said, don't do it. Don't do it. Shut the government down. Imagine. What does he know about what people go through is when the government shuts down? Are his employees furloughed? Hell no. Is he furloughed? No. And when you shut the government down, people don't get paid. And maybe if none of us got paid if the government shut down, some people on the other side of the aisle would feel differently about where we're going in this effort. We had an agreement. But you know, this is not different from what we've experienced over the last year and a half or so. Think about it. Biden, McCarthy, deal, come together. Next day, walk away. Johnson, Schumer, deal. Next day, walk away. And now this deal, walk away from it. Who do we trust in this body? And above all, can the American people trust us?
When does this end?
It ends when Trump believes that something has gone wrong and he needs someone to blame, and Musk becomes the person to blame. And no one knows how long that will take. You know, look, our colleague Reince Priebus, it was 5 months, and then he was gone. General Kelly, it was 18 months. You know, the people who sit at the very center with Trump have a shelf life, and that shelf life is influenced by outside events, as Speaker Johnson is finding out right now. This is a guy who's done everything Trump's asked him to do. He's essentially gotten down on one knee to Trump on a regular basis. And now he had this problem this week. You watch. Trump will run from him because that's what he does.
Are you expecting to close down entire agencies like President Trump has talked about the Department of Education, for example? Are you going to be closing down departments?
We expect mass reductions. We expect certain agencies to be deleted outright. We expect mass reductions in force in areas of the federal government that are bloated. We expect massive cuts among federal contractors and others who are overbilling the federal government. So, yes, we expect all of the above. And I think people will be surprised by, how quickly we're able to move with some of those changes, given the legal backdrop the Supreme Court has given us.
Does he really have on Trump? How much is he steering what Trump's been doing?
In the beginning, I think anybody who plays this role for Trump, and you go through the last 8 years, John, and there have been different people who played this exact role for Trump. It's different because it's Elon Musk, but when you initially begin in that role, you have enormous influence. And he loves having you around, and he loves listening to you, and you're the best thing in the world. It will always decline. And that's what happens, and you'll see it. It will happen with Elon Musk, too. I used to say this to General Kelly when he first became chief of staff. Yeah. Today, you're trading at 100 cents on a dollar. You will trade to zero. The only question is, how long will it take?
Yeah, it's certainly the case with Kelly. So that's the question everybody's asking. How long does Musk last? I've heard some people say he's going to be with him at least through the midterms because he's going to be such a force in funding the Republican campaigns. But how long do you think? When does this end?
It ends when Trump believes that something has gone wrong and he needs someone to blame, and Musk becomes the person to blame. And no one knows how long that will take. Look, our colleague Reince Priebus, it was 5 months, and then he was gone. General Kelly, it was 18 months. The people who sit at the very center with Trump have a shelf life, and that shelf life is influenced by outside events, as Speaker Johnson is finding out right now. This is a guy who's done everything Trump's asked him to do. He's essentially gotten down on one knee to Trump on a regular basis, and now he had this problem this week. You watch. Trump will run from him because that's what he does.
Yeah, and with Elon Musk, there's going to be a lot of things that Trump, PR-wise, will eventually want to distance himself from, but this is the sign of a really poor leader. Someone who is always finding someone to scapegoat, who can't take accountability, and who, in a sense, if Trump does end up denouncing Elon Musk because Musk wields his power in a way that's unpopular, that turns some of Trump's supporters against him, which with the Medicare Social Security stuff could definitely happen, in a sense, Trump would be correct to say that Elon Musk should be blamed and that Trump wasn't in control of those individual decisions. But that is not justification to trust Trump as a leader. Because, yeah, I agree. I think Trump loses control of a lot of things when he's in power. And I think he really struggles to keep track of what's going on comprehensively. His daily briefings having to be so short because his attention span is so short and he can't process a lot of information at once, I think points to him not being able to exactly keep track of what everyone's doing and what everyone's priorities are and who's wanting what at what time. And so he'll be correct to say, well, I wasn't totally in control of that, but you were in control of giving the power to the person who was in control of it. And we should judge you for being the type of leader who isn't, I don't know what term you want to use, intelligent or isn't a good enough leader. I'll just leave it there. Who can keep track of what the people he's given power to are doing. Let me know in the comments how long you think this relationship is going to last, how fiery the falling out of love will be. And you can do that in the comments. If you want to support this show in such an important time, dark time, you can do so by clicking the join button below.
You get taxed on what you own, you get taxed on what you buy, and you get taxed on what you own. Taxes, taxes, taxes. And then what does it get spent on? A bunch of the stuff it gets spent on you don't even agree with. So, that's why we need to reduce the size of government and just spend less money and let the people keep a lot more of their hard-earned money. Yeah. So.
Breaking news. Trump threatens to take back the Panama Canal? Wait, did Trump really just say the U.S. might demand the Panama Canal back? That's right. The incoming president hinted that if Panama keeps charging exorbitant fees to use the vital waterway, the U.S. might try to seize control. But hold up, Panama's President José Raúl Mulino isn't having it. He shot down Trump's wild claim hard, saying the canal isn't negotiable and belongs to Panama. He even went as far as saying, "We're not giving up a single square meter." Not to mention, this canal is a symbol of Panama's independence. Talk about some serious pride. Mulino's response? "Our sovereignty is not negotiable." He made it clear that the fees aren't set arbitrarily. They're based on real market conditions and the cost of maintaining one of the world's busiest waterways. He's standing strong. And Trump? He just replied on Truth Social with, "We'll see about that." Looks like this diplomatic face-off is just getting started. Who's going to blink first? So, here's the big question. Do you think Trump has a point? Should the U.S. try to take back the canal? Or is Panama 100% in the right to keep control? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Donald Trump just announced that he will no longer recognize transgender in the policy of the United States government and that they will only recognize male and female.
Under the Trump administration, it will be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Now, this is on top of a ton of other announcements that Donald Trump made today, but the transgender topic is what stood out to a ton of people. He has said that on day one, he would cut federal funding to any school promoting transgender insanity. He also said that he will ban transgenders in all branches of the military, as well as not allow transgenderism to be taught in elementary schools, middle schools, or high schools. And the last thing that he brought up during this speech was that he was going to ban any men from participating in women's sports. Obviously, this is affecting a ton of people, and he's saying that he is going to sign all of this into law day one. Let me know what you guys think about it.
Donald Trump accidentally slipped up and told us top secret information about the drones.
Can you comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey ports? The government knows what is happening. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people. And they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster. They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment.
But it even gets more crazier. Drones have been flying all over the city of New Jersey. He was giving a warning sign by constantly mentioning the state of Bedminster. Donald Trump is not technically the president yet. People are saying that when he is in office, he is going to expose everything, including the most craziest thing, which is Project Blue Beam. People are saying that Donald Trump is being silenced. Do you think the drones are aliens?